Good afternoon. You notice we have an opportunity to visit with key decision makers like yourself with the responsibility for influencing and maximizing the efficiency of company operations. We hear about a number of challenges that you face with regards to the equipment and tool rental process. As a matter of fact, these numbers tell a story about the need to increase visibility and accountability, streamline processes, and achieve a higher level of cost control and cost savings. Texas A&M University conducted a survey in which they found that 82% of industrial and commercial firms acknowledged that a higher level of equipment rental utilization had a direct impact on operational ROI. In that same study, 46% of those firms acknowledged that they did not have a way to track equipment rental utilization. Over the years at RSC, we found that 24% of all rental transactions go beyond the originally anticipated return date. And that duration of past due rentals averages 15 days. Leaders like yourself tell us about the way that equipment management is affecting both short and long-term strategies. Here's another way to look at it. Utilization equals profit. Customers tell us about the many different factors that affect the rental process today. The first is decentralization. Although decentralized processes are often a necessary component of many organizations, they certainly create a number of different factors that affect an operation's overall success. Multiple systems are typically in place to manage that process. Numerous vendors are required to meet an organization's rental needs. A number of different employees are asked to manage the process. And finally, multiple crafts and crews need the right equipment and the right tools at the right time. So what's a result of this process? The first is too much equipment. Rental duplication often occurs, leading to wasted resources on multiple projects. Equipment's often kept on rent beyond the originally anticipated time frame, leading to unnecessary past due expenditures. And the third factor is an increasingly complex process. And some employees develop their own strategies for managing that process, from sticky notes to customized spreadsheets. Customers describe to us the swivel time, which vividly depicts the swiveling back and forth of administrators between multiple systems in an attempt to manage this process. The result of too much, too long, and too complex is wasted money, wasted time, and the lack of productivity of your most valuable resource, the people that try to manage all this chaos. This is, at best, a reactive and fragmented process. And it puts your organization at risk. And the greatest risk is not knowing how this process affects your organization's future goals. Failure to deal with the issues of too much, too long, and too complex limits an organization's potential growth trajectory. So how do some organizations choose to deal with this risk? Well, they tend to focus solely on price. They realize that they seek out lowest line item pricing and the most perceived advantageous terms. Price alone has been shown to have 1/6 the financial impact of managing too much, too long, and too complex. Managing by the lowest price alone sends companies into this abyss. Companies are choosing to work with RSC to bridge the gap from today to a level in the future that they want to achieve. They recognize that equipment management impacts employee engagement, employee productivity, and overall project success. Only with RSC can they achieve these goals. So let's look at each goal and find out how best-in-class organizations are working with RSC to achieve them. The first goal is improved visibility and accountability. What if you had true insight into the rental process? With total control, you're given unparalleled visibility and the ability to optimize the rental process, to reduce redundancies and eliminate late returns. The management by exception strategy allows you to focus on actionable items, empowering very strategic decision making. Some companies even utilize embedded GPS technology to provide additional overview and visibility of equipment rental activities. The second goal is a streamlining of processes. What if you had a true partner in managing the equipment process effectively? The managed services strategy provides you with a dedicated advocate familiar with your organization and its processes, geared to manage effectively your entire rental program, providing you with the right equipment and the right tools necessary to maximize productivity. In the end, it provides you with a partner in delivering a safe and efficient working environment for every team member on your company. And the third goal is the maximization of cost controls and cost reduction. What if you had the right tools and the right strategy for a substantial impact on equipment cost and ROI? Customized scorecards combined with key performance indicators benchmarked against industry standards gives you the ability to operate at the highest levels of efficiency. You can validate and justify rental decisions, and more importantly, you can impact future decisions. Companies choose to work with RSC to achieve these goals. This overall strategy is called RSC Consumption Management. And although it may be an unfamiliar premise, it's a strategy that companies like you are utilizing to magnify savings to a level 6 times that of focusing on price alone. It's delivering the right equipment at the right time to the right people in a streamlined process in order to maximize cost savings, which is really the heart of consumption management. And it gives you the ability to bridge the gap from today to a future of operating efficiency to positively impact your organization's success. If you want to truly align the factors of equipment rental, and if you want to move away from a reactive, fragmented rental process to a truly proactive, repeatable rental program, if you want to replace risk with success, then the only clear choice is to work with RSC. This is what best-in-class organizations choose to do. And the combined power of you and RSC can drive you to unparalleled results. Let's take a look at some of those results in a specific example. A major global oil and gas company made the decision to utilize RSC in order to optimize their rental process. And these numbers tell a story about their success. They experienced a 35% increase in utilization of key rental items. That increase in utilization resulted in a 28% decrease in rental costs. And all that was achieved in just 3 months. Now let's talk about how you and RSC will work together to achieve the similar results. What do you think?